Hey guys, Nick here. Little update. We have changed gears. I decided that Monstaliner is not going to get my business. I had called them asking a simple question on when we wanted to do a two-tone. We wanted to do a base layer color, and then we wanted to put in the stripe kit from the original factory style with another color of Monstaliner. So I had called them and asked, how is that accomplished with your product? Basically, the lady on the phone said, well, you put your main color down first. Well, yeah, okay, obvious. But then she's like, well, then you just tape off what you're going to do in a different color. And I said, okay, well, the tape doesn't adhere to a surface such as bed liner because it's, not going to be a clean, nice, straight line. And she's like, well, you just got to tape it. And I was like, okay, well, what kind of tape do I use? Well, I'll have to ask so-and-so. Apparently he's their main guy or whatever, and excuse me, it's Dusty. Then they took my information and said, yeah, we'll contact you. Like, okay. So a week goes by and I'm like, okay, better call him, and she's like, oh yeah, he's got your information, he'll call you. I'm like, okay, whatever. And now it's been another week and I'm just like, you know what, I'm done with you guys. If it's a simple question as to how to apply your product, and that's it. Like, yeah, okay, I didn't buy your product yet, but that could be the decider for me. And actually it has been the decider, because now Raptor Liner is going to get my business. They have a spray-on kit, they have a tintable to the point where I just have to go to the local paint store and have a pigment for that blue color to pour into their product and spray on. So everything kind of shifted. Now I have to bring it down to an etched primer where there's metal, which I was already doing because, that's a good primer. That's what I like to use whenever I see metal. So now I'm in the process of getting everything ready for that. I've obviously sanded down the door pieces and got those ready. I'm debating whether or not just taking the door off to spray it, but then I've got to tape the entire inside. So, if it's a color match, I don't really care if I get a little into the door jambs through the cracks, because if it's pretty close, it's pretty close. So that's the plan right now. The product should arrive this coming Friday, and we are going to slowly and put together a video through the weekend of doing it, because I've never mixed paint, so I've got to try and mix it and test it. I got a big kit with extra just in case. I burn one up trying to get the color right that I like. So obviously I'm going to take some sheet metal from my dad's machine shop next door and put it up next to it and prep it the exact way I did this body. Sand it, etch it, and then I'll build a primer on it and just see what happens as far as color. Let it dry, let it flash off, see what it looks like, and just go from there. So once that's done, then we'll do that. We're going to two-tone with the black. So black is the color that we've chosen. Gotta try and see if I can get these damn things, excuse me, not YouTube appropriate, those darn things off and cleaned up. If anybody has any experience with sanding or prepping plastic for paint, or a good paint that'll actually do on these, please let me know. I know Krylon's got some good products, but somebody who's already done it and can give me a few pointers would be really helpful. So anyway, guys, that's the update. I'm going to keep going on it this weekend. Getting it ready. We're going to shoot it with the top off, so I got to tape all that off just because I want that Raptor liner to get up under the curl here before the seal, just so when it's off, I've got a good crisp clean line. Honestly, for a truck that's going to go mostly off-road, it's not a big deal, but I'm a picky person and I have every right to be. It's my money. I'm going to spend it how I want. I'm going to spend it doing what I like. So anyway, take care, guys. There's an update. We'll get the TDI truck sitting back there. We'll get that rolled over after everything's Raptor line. Do the body switch real fast and pull the harness out and get a wiring video for you guys. I know you guys are clamoring for that. It really is quite easy. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to spend some time with the ignition on this. I couldn't get it to work with the ignition on that just because the Toyota would shut off during the start cycles, so I got to figure that out, whether I got to put a timed relay in or whatnot, but I'll get it figured out and then get it up and going. The goal is within about 3 weeks to have the body swapped, barring any after choices like maybe sandblasting the frame and stuff that'll add on to it. It's just things that I may want to do in the process. So but stay tuned, guys, and I will talk to you soon.